Coming at you live from poolside here at the Kata Villa in Karan Beach, Thailand. It is the absolute dumbest thing you're going to watch all day. Yes, folks, we are back with yet another edition of That Was Today in Thailand. So let's waste some of your precious time. As the Travel and Tourism Board here in Thailand gears up for the sandbox opening on Phuket Island, people are left scratching their heads wondering what the hell is going on. From one minute to the next, things change so fast, it's unbelievable. It's a lot like watching a ping pong match, to be honest with you, especially if you have really two talented Chinese kids. Let's face it, those kids can ball out. Tell me you've seen anything better than watching two little Chinese kids play ping pong. Oh my dear God, ding, 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 ding. It's absolutely nuts. Anyways, about the travel and tourism situation. 1 minute you have to stay on Phuket for 7 days, the next minute you have to stay for 14 days. 1 minute it's everybody's allowed to come, next minute is only countries where the COVID is low, which includes the United States, and I'm not quite sure how that's possible because that is a shit show over there. Anyways, good news, Australians can come, Canadians can come, Germans can come, people from Taiwan, people from Hong Kong can come, people from China, even Vietnamese people can come. I don't know why the Vietnamese would want to come here because really Vietnam is just as nice as here. Anyways, that's all I have to report about that. And here with the World News Report is our international man of mystery, Mark. Apparently, one of the oldest and most esteemed navies in the world, yes, the British Royal Navy, cannot afford a GPS. Otherwise, they would never have found themselves in someone else's territorial waters and would not have been shot at or given warning shots, which may or may not have happened depending on who you believe. The Russians say that yes, we did fire some warning shots. The British say no, they didn't. Nobody really knows. All we know is that they were definitely in somebody else's waters. And why? I would think that they should be able to afford a GPS. You can buy them at any discount store now for about $39. I'm pretty sure on Amazon right now there's probably one for under $10. Hell, they even come on your phone, to be honest with you. And I'm pretty sure somebody on that battleship had a smartphone. Somebody had to. Didn't they? How else would they call home? Anyways, that's all the world news for today. Well, the stock market absolutely defies all logic, and anybody that invests in cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, should have their head examined. Let me ask you this, okay? Do you know anybody that's actually used Bitcoin for any transaction besides that poor chump years ago that bought the pizza with, what was it, 20,000 Bitcoin, and he would have been worth like $10 gazillion at this point. Instead, he bought a pizza. Well, oddly enough, he bought two pizzas, but that's besides the point. I don't understand cryptocurrency. I don't get how a meme is worth 27 or 28 billion dollars like Dogecoin is. And again, Bitcoin makes no sense. Anything that is so volatile just simply by a tweet by Elon Musk cannot be a good, solid investment, kids. Not at all. But don't take my advice. Hit up a professional like John Duplessis of Investors Group. John is the absolute best guy to talk to for your financial safety, stability, and future. Please hit him up. John Duplessis, Investors Group. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Unlike the cryptocurrency market, where you will probably lose everything that you have. Trust me, don't do it. Call John. When you're thinking about weather reports, you are thinking about an elite service. And let me tell you something, when it comes to elite headphones, do not look to the Jabra Elites. No, do not look at any Jabra products. Not at all. If I were you, I would look at Huawei and Huawei only. Yes, the Huawei FreeBuds are an amazing product which fit unbelievably well into your ear. You can bang your head. They're not going to fall out. They're wonderful. And they don't break down like the Jabras. I will say this much about the Jabras. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame.
The first time I bought them, they broke down. The second time I bought them, they broke down. The Huawei's, they're just fantastic and they're lovely. So now, for our weather report, let's go to our man in the sand. Mark, what's the weather like today? It's perfect. It's perfect.
Today in entertainment news, the long-awaited, highly anticipated, and much debated Mark's Ultimate Guide to Thai Beers has stalled yet again due to somebody stealing the props. I'm not sure who's doing it, but somebody in the production crew is stealing the props. I don't know, but I promise you I will get to the bottom of the bottle. To the bottom of the case. I will find out who's doing it. And I will finish my video, The Ultimate Guide to Thai Beers. In other entertainment news, we can now debate as to whether or not Britney Spears is crazy or not. I don't think she is, especially after hearing what she had to say to the judge. I actually feel compassion for her, and I really hope that they remove her father as her conservator. It is a shame what is being done to this woman. In absolutely devastating travel news, not just to the general public, but to your intrepid reporter, the Tasty Traveler, sadly enough, China has decided to remain with the status quo and keep its borders closed for yet another year. Now, for anybody that was hoping to get to China as soon as possible, i.e. me, that's not going to happen, and we really don't know when it's going to happen, as China is very concerned about what's going on in the rest of the world, and where they will be hosting the Winter Olympics soon. They don't want everyone coming in and effing up the situation like it is in Tokyo right now, which really sucks for me because I was desperately hoping to get to China this year, at least, minimum. Really, I was hoping October would have been the ideal time because I'm loving life here, but I do got to get to China eventually. Please let me in. Well, if the sporting world has brought us one thing this playoff season in both the NBA and the NHL, it is the excitement of Game 7s. Is there anything more enjoyable than watching Game 7? Unless your team loses, which really sucks, but hey, you can't win them all, especially not Game 7s. Anyways, the NBA brought us one of the best ones I've ever seen Saturday night as the Brooklyn Nets, the Big Three, fell to the Greek Freak. It was almost painful to watch. No, it wasn't. I really enjoyed it, actually, to be honest with you. The Philadelphia 76ers over the weekend also secured a huge victory. No, wait a minute. No, they didn't. They actually lost to the upstart Atlanta Hawks. So the process is over. Ben Simmons, you got to go somewhere, buddy, and learn how to shoot. I can shoot better than you can, and I'm a 5'9" white guy with absolutely no vertical at all, and I can still outshoot you. If you want to challenge me, let's go anytime. I'm here. I'm ready. I will take you downtown. I won't dunk on you, but I'll definitely take you downtown, son. The Clippers, well, the Clippers really need Kawhi Leonard bad. They are now down 2 games, and Chris Paul's coming back, so watch out. In the NHL, well, here's my prediction, folks. Are you ready for it? Montreal fans are going to love it. The rest of you are going to hate me for it. But I predict, and I really hope, that the Montreal Canadiens win Game 6. Why, you're asking? I know everyone's sitting there going, Mark, what the hell is going on, buddy? You hate Montreal. And it's true, I do. I absolutely despise Montreal. I can't freaking stand them, if you know what I'm saying. But I can't pick a winner to save my life, kids, and I'm going to tell you something. When it comes to gambling advice, don't listen to me. Do exactly the opposite of what I tell you. So, my prediction, my hope, my dream is Montreal wins Game 6. I really hope they do. I'm going to predict it right now. They're going to win 5-2. Go Vegas. Montreal sucks.
In Major League Baseball news, Shohei Ohtani just keeps raking, baby, and my value of my ticket keeps going up and up and up. I'm now at $1,078 of value on my $500 bet. I will admit I am getting a little concerned about Vladimir Guerrero, though, because that kid is an absolute beast, just like his puppy was. Oh my God, that is really good beer. By the way, Cata Villa, which is not paying me for this segment, fantastic beer, and only $1.60 a glass Canadian. Can you believe that? Furthermore, in Major League Baseball news, the Yankees won tonight. I think the Blue Jays lost, so sorry, Brendan Newman. And this whole sticky situation thing with the super glue and the super tack and all of that stuff, it's really getting on my nerves. It obviously got on Max Scherzer's nerves yesterday, as he was pretty much ready to take his pants off simply because Joe Girardi asked for him to be checked a third time, which I really thought was an absolute bullshit move, to be honest with you. Joe, that was, Bush League, really. And I'm glad you got tossed in the game afterwards when Max stared you down and you tried to act like a tough guy. Max had beat you like a redheaded stepchild. Are you kidding me? Come on. Anyways, NFL news. Well, we finally have an active gay player in the NFL. Or should I say we finally have an honest, active gay player in the NFL. I'm sure there's all kinds that have enjoyed being in the locker room, looking at those big sweaty bodies all the time. However, we finally have one that has come out fully admitted that he's gay. So kudos to him. I wish him the absolute best. I do see that his jersey is the #1 selling jersey on the NFL jersey site, which I think is a fantastic thing. Why? Because now some women are not going to have to use the excuse of, oh honey, I'm sorry, I have a headache tonight. No, they just have to put that jersey on, and trust me, their men are not going to want to touch them. Is that wrong for me to say? I don't know. But I'm not very politically correct anyways. Aaron Rodgers, well, again, I'm so sick of that scenario that I wish he would just go friggin' host Jeopardy. I'm getting really tired of it. Aaron, decide what you're doing. Go back to work. You're getting paid, what, 30-some million bucks? Green Bay can't be that bad, brother, I promise you. I'd do anything for $30 right about now. I'm not sure about anything, but, well, maybe. I'm getting kind of desperate. Anyways, that's all the news that's fit to report here in the sports world. Oh yeah, by the way, Montreal sucks.